Greetings, my subscribers, as well my newly subscribers. Thank you all for coming. Now, I'm going to demonstrate to you guys on how I prepare this delicious treat, and this treat is called tamarind ball, right? Tamarind ball. Now, this treat is something that I used to purchase at the school gate, you know what I mean, from those iglas, you know what I mean? And the ingredients for this treat is actually tamarind, sugar, and some J. and nephew. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, J. and nephew, that's white rum. Now, guys, this demonstration is worthwhile watching, and you don't want to miss it, so stay tuned, and I'll be right back. Thanks for tuning in. Alright, so who can tell me what this is? Who can tell me what this is? You know what I mean? Yeah, I've not seen this in a long time, and I surely know that a lot of Jamaicans and other Caribbean country probably know this, but can you tell me what it is? And what now? Here I have in a bowl. Should I tell you what it is? Okay, so it's a bowl of tamarind. Do you know what tamarind is? Do you know what tamarind is? Alright, now with the tamarind, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make some tamarind balls, right? And that requires tamarind, some J. and nephew right there, and then I have some sugar, right? Now, the tamarind in the bowl is a mixture of two trees. You know what I mean? So some may seem big and some seem small. You know what I mean? So just keep on tuning in, and you will see on how I break the tamarind from the shell. Alright, now the shell itself is not thick enough. It's not thick, but I'm gonna break it and let y'all see what it looks like for those who are not familiar with it, or for those who probably know it, but it has a different name. But I grew up on this tamarind, you know what I mean? I grew up on it, and we know it as tamarind growing up as a child, so I don't know if it has a different name, but as we said before, in some countries, you know, they may have a different name for it. You know, I don't think it's just Jamaica alone have this kind of, it's like a fruit, somewhat like a fruit. You know what I mean? But when I'm finished doing what I'm doing it, you will see the results on it. Alright, so let's keep on tuning. Alright guys, so what I'm gonna do now is to demonstrate to you on how I get the tamarind from the shell. Alright? So watch me carefully. So what I do is just I hold it like so, then I squeeze my thumb on the shell, right? Then break it apart like so. So there it is, you know, it's quite easy. Then I pick the shell off. Now guys, my hands were washed before, you know what I mean? Cause you don't know that, you know, whenever you whenever you deal with these things, kind of things, you want to make sure that your hands are clean, alright? Yeah, I'm kind of getting tongue tied. Alright, so break off the shell like so, and then I'll just pull cause it is a stem in it, you know. The stem is right here, see the stem here? So you want to break the shell off, then pop it out like so, you know what I mean? Yeah guys, so as you can see me demonstrating, this is how I pick the tamarind. So what I do is that I use my thumb to add some tension on the shell to break it. You know what I mean? So when I break it, I can just easily remove the shell from the tamarind. But then I say the thing is that if I add too much tension, right, on the shell and break it, it can eventually break and my fingers crush the tamarind within the shell. No, I don't want that. You know what I mean? So I just add as much tension to the shell just to break it, to remove it, you know what I mean, from the tamarind, and then I can just take it off, pull the vine out, and just put it in the bowl right next to me. So, you know, this process may take a little time, you know what I mean, because it's a lot of tamarind in here, you know what I mean, so it may just take some time to pick, break, clean up the whole works. But just keep on tuning and you'll see on how I get it done, you know what I mean, quick and easy, yeah. Now, as I was saying before, here in Jamaica it's called tamarind, but I don't know for other countries what they call it. You know what I mean? But I sure know that it's not just Jamaica alone have this kind of tree. You know what I mean? So as you can see, we normally make it with sugar and rum, and that's just about it. Just the two ingredients: a little sugar and a little rum. You know what I mean? With tamarind, and we get it done. You know what I mean? Alright guys, so the tamarind is now finished picked. Now out of the half container of tamarind, which is this bigger bowl here, right? Here's where I put the tamarinds when they're picked. So as you can see, this is all I have here in the bowl, you know what I mean? And that's from that bowl of tamarind. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is to add some sugar. Now I'm using brown sugar, brown cane sugar. Now look at it. Now some people like to use the they would rather to use white sugar, but I prefer not to. You know what I mean? I would rather to use the more darker stuff. You know what I mean? So when you went ahead and add in the sugar, now I'm gonna pour now some Jerry and nephew. Now red, this is red, yeah, red nephew white rum, red nephew. My apologies. All right, so I'm throwing out 1 quart of rum, and I'm gonna pour it over the tamarind and the sugar within the bowl here, alright? Alright, so we'll just seal this back up. And then I'm going to use my spoon now and give it a toss while they're in the bowl like so, right? Now bear in mind now guys, this is just the beginning of the process, right? Because what I'm gonna do, I am going to get my rubber glove, right? Because I'm going to be forming my tamarind balls. If you notice the rum, I try to sprinkle the rum all over, right? Because I want to make sure that all the tamarinds here in the bowl got some of the rum, right? So I'm just using a wooden spoon now to mix up the sugar with the tamarind, as well as the white rum. Right. Now when doing this guys, it's quite simple. You know what I mean? This is nothing hard to do. As we said before, this is a treat for the kids. You know, they love to have their tamarind balls. You know? Alright, I'm gonna taste it. No, it's not finished yet. This is just the beginning. You can taste the rum in it. Right, but as you see what I'm doing, I'm just using a wooden spoon to mix the tamarind with the sugar and the rum. I want to make sure it's properly coated with the sugar, you know what I mean? Because I'm going to make some tamarind balls. Right? Now I'm going to add one more the cork of the white waterproof rum. And more cork, so I'm sprinkling the rum over the tamarind. Like so. You know what I mean? Just eat that. No. I'm gonna put on the rum now. I don't think I'm gonna need no more rum. You know what I mean? No more rum. Then I'm gonna get some sugar. So I'm gonna get half scoop, sprinkle it, like so. You see that? Then I'm gonna go ahead and mix again. Right, I wanna ensure the tamarind is coated with the sugar. As I said before, I'm making tamarind balls. So I just want to make sure that the tamarinds are properly coated with the sugar. You can smell the aroma of the white rum, you know, guys. I'm not a drinker, no, but it can smell like rum, I tell you. Just makes you want to take a sip. Really. It makes you want to take a sip. But I'm good. I'm good. I am good. Just scrape down the sugar on the side. Yeah, because I want to just ensure that the tamarins are mixed with the sugar and the rum, you know. Alright, so let me just rest that there, like so. And I'm gonna get my latex gloves, so keep on tuning, alright? Alright guys, so here I have my first tamarind ball on the cutting board here. So I'm gonna demonstrate, you know, on how I get it done. Right, so here I have some sugar in the container. Now I'm gonna take out a certain amount of tamarind like this. Then I'm going to squeeze them into a circle, you know what I mean, because I want to get them round, right? I'm gonna add some more to it, so I'm gonna squeeze them into a circle, you know what I mean, then I'm gonna roll them in the palm of my hand, right? Then I'm going to dip them in the sugar, right? Dip them in the sugar. Then I'm going to go ahead and roll it some more. You know what I mean? Then I'm going to dip it again in the sugar. Remember, I know it's tamarind ball, right? Tamarind balls. Alright. Now your hands are gonna be messy. Now I was going to use a latex glove, right? But I was thinking that if I use a latex glove, it's not going to turn it right because the tamarind has to be it has to sit down in the middle of my hand. So the latex glove would have caused some interference. So I decided not to bother to use the latex glove. Alright, so this is tamarind number 2 right there. Then I'm going to get some more tamarind again. And then I'm going to, you know, form a circle again, you know what I mean? So compress them, you know what I mean, compress them, because I'm trying to get a round shape, right? Sometimes it can be difficult when doing this, but just compress them so they will stay together, you know what I mean? Then add some sugar. Oops, this is one apart. Add some sugar to it, you know. Then you're going to roll it. Roll it, you know what I I mean, then add some more sugar again. No, as I said before, this was a treat for us as kids growing up. Going to school, and they have the eagles on the front would be selling all different kind of treat, asham, fall tour, bust my jaw, all kind of different kind of treats, guys. And I tell you, so back in the days was something else to remember. You know what I mean? Those were the days. Let's add some more attention to this one. Seems to be fun apart, I don't know why. That's some sugar treat. Now with the tamarind balls, you don't want to add too much of a tension treat. If you add too much tension, it's gonna break apart, right? So there it is. That's tamarind number 3. That's really 3. Now I'm now going to make another one. So we just squeeze them together to create that circle shape I need. Then I'm going to add some sugar. Because the sugar really keep them together, The sugar is the thing behind that keeps them together. So I'm going to dip it in there, get some sugar. No, I cannot move my hands from over the bowl, guys. Because until I say the sugar, I don't want to make a mess of the place with the sugar, so my hands are on the sugar. Look at my hands. See them? On that sugar. So I have to keep my hands within the bowl. First I'm going to dip some sugar. Dip the tamarind in the sugar now. Like so. Now, you see the thing is with some tamarind can be sweet and some can be sour. I'm telling you, when I say sour, I mean sour. When I look at tamarind, it's like one thing comes to mind, Jesus, the improper sour. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, it's like when I came from downtown today and I had the tamarind in my hand. The minute my mother saw the tamarind in my hand, she was like, skin up her face. She was like, I better do that sour. You know what I mean? Because that's the thing. That's the thing that comes to our mind, is that it's gonna be sour. You know what I mean? Alright, so I'm just pressing this together like so. As I said before, trying to get that circle, but you don't want to break the circle, so you want to keep the circle. The tamarind and the sugar. So I'm just rubbing some sugar. I'm rubbing tamarind and the sugar so I can get to form that circle. Dip it in there again. Trying to get some sugar and tamarind. Now, there it is. So right now, I have around 5 and probably some more to go. Right, but as I said before, this is just a demonstration of what or how it's been made. You know what I mean? Then we just go put some more right here and put it aside so I can go faster. If you're paying attention earlier, you'd have seen where I add some white overproof rum. And then I add the sugar and I mix the tamarind and the rum and the sugar earlier. Right? And I went ahead and I had some more sugar to it because we're not making the tamarind balls, you want to make sure that you have enough sugar in here. You know what I mean? So I'm just squeezing them together to get a shape like a ball. No, I don't want them to break apart, right? I want them to remain in a circle. So you gotta squeeze them into that circle. You know, the flesh that is on the tamarind along with the sugar will keep the circle formed. My hands are a mess, guys. My hands are a mess. Now you can observe. Well, you can, if you're observing, right, you'll notice that I'm just trying to get things faster done. You know what I mean? Because if I should do this one by one, just as I was doing before, it's gonna take too long. So when we do it this way, you cannot speed the process. Right? Now, I have a few more to go. Right? A few more to go, and I'll be done. Gotta squeeze them together to make that form, that run ball shape. We don't squeeze them together, you know. There's no way you're gonna have that round shape. I was gonna say what the name of it is, tamarind ball, right? It's tamarind ball. So you have to do it correctly. If not, it's gonna fall apart. So I'm gonna get some more sugar, just in a few. You know what I mean? When I'm finished getting these bad boys together, then I just get some more sugar in here, and then we can eventually seal up the circle more better. When I say seal the circle, I'm talking about the 1 o'clock where you do me squeezing like so. You need some sugar to really keep it more bonded. You know what I mean? Alright, so I know this thing can take some time to deal with. You know what I mean? But that's just so it is. A process that you can't rush it. You know what I mean? You just take it one time and get it done. Take it one time to get it done. Alright, let me do something. This piece here, I can put this piece on here. Get it to create a circle. Yeah, so I'm just adding a few pieces to this one I see here, because this one is kind of a bit small. So I'm just adding a little more tamarind to it, right? Yeah, because there's a remaining in the bottom here, right? But the remaining that's here cannot give me a circle. You know what I mean? So I decided to just add, you know, any additional piece that can go on any ball in here, right? Right. Then I can just add this one now. This can come onto this, right? Like so. This can come onto this piece right here, like so. falling apart. Whoa, whoa, whoa. This one is falling apart. Alright, so that's what's going on here. This one will fall apart, but you know what? I haven't covered. Covered for it. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna rinse my hands off. Okay, see my hands are looking. Alright, I'm gonna rinse my hands off. Should I rinse my hands off or okay, you know what, let me just rinse my hands off. So let's keep on tuning, alright? Right, so I'm back. I am back. Now I just went to clean out my hands because my hands were on that thin sugar. You know what I mean? And well, it was just kind of sticky and you know, so I'm just sprinkling some sugar now here in the bowl over the tamarind balls, alright? And with this additional sugar I'm sprinkling is just to keep the palm of the round circle, you know what I mean? And you know, with the tamarinds, cause you know it's tamarind ball, right? So some of the tamarinds can be sour, some will be sweet, you know what I mean? But like I said before, I have two different sets of tamarind in here. One is actually sweet and one is kind of tangy, you know what I mean? So it's a case where you know you have to add sugar in that of it to keep that taste, you know what I mean? And if you notice with it add some Jerry and nephew Lightroom. Alright, so my hands are clean again. So I'm gonna go in now and you know just palm the circle now. You know what I mean? I'm just taking my own time, not to add too much tension and the tamarind ball, so you know, breast open apart. You know what I mean? I don't want to breast open. Anyway, we see me fall short. Right, I'll just go ahead and just add some more sugar. Alright? Alright, so this is now almost finished. So I'm just going to coat it with a little more sugar and then I'm going to place it right here on the table. So there you have approximately 6. Alright? And I'm going to coat this one with some sugar as well, you know. Then try to get a round shape. Try to get a round shape, you know. Alright, I'm going to dip into the bowl with the sugar. Alright, so there it goes. You notice that some of them are big and some are small. Let me tell you something. When you're going to school and if you're going to stop and get some tamarind balls, you know the thing is, you see the bigger the tamarind ball is, the more money you pay for it. See, there are the small ones, there are the big ones. That's just how these are the small ones, and you have the big ones. Yeah. Alright, so I'm trying to get as much sugar and the tamarind ball. Alright, so there it goes. There's one more there. Then this one here now. I'm going to roll the ball like so. Then I'm going to coat it with some sugar. Now I don't know if you guys probably ever had it before, but this is something that I grew up eating as a child. You know, I mean, I even know the tree. We used to climb the tree and shake it because that's where you're gonna get the tamarind from the tree. You shake it, this one is from the pot. So you shake the tree and then the tamarind will fall off. And the ones that are gonna fall off are the ones that are ripe, you know, or should I say fit. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this one is kind of stubborn, I don't know. But let me just coat it with some sugar and place them aside. Alright, so there it is. These are my childhood treats. Tamarind ball. Alright, so place that one there. Coating these with some sugar. And then I'm going to go in and take my time and just form that circle. Now I'm not adding too much tension on it because I don't want it to break apart. I'm just adding a tension just to roll a circle. Alright. Now remember that you can make them small or you can make them big. Right? But I have a mixture of sizes, you know what I mean? The sizes are small and big. Alright. 1 minute. Okay. Alright, so place this one here. Now I have 4 more to go. Alright. Coat it with some sugar. Then place it on a table on the cutting board. Cutting board is the word. Cutting board is the word. Alright, so I'm going to now coat it with some sugar. As I said before, based on the fact I don't want to make a mess with my hands, you know what I mean? So I try not to, you know, have my hands all over the place. I try to keep it in one area. I don't want the sugar to be all over the place, on the floor, on the counter, you know what I mean? So I keep it. Right, so here we have a circle. So I'm going to coat it with the sugar now. Right? Sugar coating. Alright, so I'm going to place them right there. And for the rest of them that needs a little sugar coating, I'll just dip them in there and just roll them for them to get some more of the sugar. There we go. Now this one here. Okay. Then we have this one here. Okay. Then we have this one. Okay. Now the ones, if I notice, I went back and put the tamarind balls in the bowl with the sugar, right? And I have my reasons for that, right? And I'm gonna share the reason with you. Remember, as I said before, when you have sugar and the tamarind, right? The sugar and the tamarind make the shape of the ball, right? Without the sugar, the circle won't form. I'm telling you, without the sugar, the circle won't form. But if you notice at first, what I did was I mix the sugar with the rum. You know, I mean, the sugar with the rum and the sugar with the rum and the sugar with the rum was added to the tamarind ball with the tamarind in the bowl, and then I use my wooden spoon and to mix. You know what I mean? Because I know at some point, you know, I couldn't have made a ball form or circle form, because you know what, you would have needed something to hold it together. So that's why I went to add some sugar and the rum and then mix up it first. You know what I mean? And after mix it up, then we go ahead now and ready for a circle. But then we add some more sugar again, because the sugar, as I said before, has to keep it together. So there you have it. So we have 5 and 2, 7, 7 and 2, 9, 9 and 2, 11, you know what I mean? That's 11 and 3. Guys, 11 and 3. Come on guys, 11 and 3 is 14. 11 and 3 is 14. And 14 and 2 is 16. And 1 make 17. Alright, so there you have it. Here are my tamarind balls, right? Made right before your eyes. Alright? Now guys, just comment and let me know what you think about it. If where you're from, the tamarind has a different name, because it could be based on where you're from, you know what I mean? Because you know, different country, different culture. So it depends on where you're from. Just tell me the name of the fruit, the tree actually. It's a tamarind, it's a tree, not a fruit. Is that fruit? I'm not even sure. Maybe it is, but you know, just let me know what the name is. And what the name is in your country of the same fruit here. Alright, but with the fruit, I made a nice treat from it, which is called tamarind. So it's tamarind ball, right? Tamarind ball. And if you notice, it's in a circle. Alright, so guys, that's a wrap. Now guys, look on this and tell me, do you know this treat? Right? Now this is something that we used to buy when we were kids going to school. The Iglas used to sell it at the school gate. Do you know what this treat is? Come on guys, do you know what this treat is? You don't know? Alright, so I'm gonna reveal it to you. This is the good old tamarind ball. The good old tamarind ball. So who had to remember going to school, you know, primary or early age, and you have those iglas on the front selling tamarind balls. Now these are a few tamarind balls that I've made this evening. Now as you can see here, I did remove the tamarinds from off the cutting board. Tamarind balls from off the cutting board and place them within the bowl here. Now this is the smallest bowl I'm using here. The other 2 bowls that I was using, they're still on a stove. I'm gonna put those in the sink, but I'm giving you a display of what they look like as they are finished forming that circle with that nice sugar wrapped around the tamarind with a sparkling taste of what? J. Ray and Nephew white rum. Alright, so guys, there it is. There it is. Guys, it's always been a pleasure to share with you what I prepare in my kitchen. So please remember to thumbs up the video, leave a valuable comment, share me out, subscribe to my channel and hit that post notification bell and allow it to be on all, that way you'll be the first person to be notified when I drop a new video. Thank you for watching.